Hello all. So, another kind of a rainy, wet evening. It's dark out. So we're using the studio. And what I wanted to talk to you about was how crazy things have been getting lately. All over the world, leaders are making bad decisions. For instance, over in the UK, Theresa May is trying to get a hot war going with Russia. And apparently her and Donald Trump are all for a hot war with somebody. And to me, that's insanity gone wild. It's also on local levels. Look what just happened here in Florida, where a bridge collapsed, and it turns out the engineering was wrong, the amount of materials in it, like rebar and stuff, is wrong, and at this time we're seeing that it's connected with Manafort, part of the Orange Man's gang in the White House, and isn't it amazing? It's something in the water. It's got to be. And the more I look, the more I'm finding there is something in the water. Let's go over to the board. I'll show you what I mean. So yet another study has been done where they looked at bottled water throughout the world, through 9 different countries, and found that in 250 bottles, across all brands of water bottle companies, they found bits of plastic floating in the water. Small pieces, big pieces. And these plastic pieces apparently cannot be filtered out. But the biggest problem is how much plastic is being thrown into the ocean one way or another. Tons of plastic is being thrown into the ocean every year. And this plastic takes 450 years to decompose. And it really doesn't really decompose. It just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. The smaller the particles get, the easier it is to become water soluble, and we drink them in our water bottles, through our faucets. But right now, if you think that you're doing yourself a favor by drinking bottled water, you're crazy. You're just drinking poison. Unfortunately, 91% of all the plastic bottles are not recycled. And a good portion of those end up in the oceans, lakes and rivers and streams, where the very water that we drink and need, and the very fish that you eat, is becoming contaminated with plastic. And let's not forget that humans are using up over 1 million plastic bottles every minute, 24/7, on this planet Earth. Trying to make sense of the insanity that's happening here on planet Earth. And it's not just the US, it's not just UK, it's all over the planet. Leaders are making big mistakes. And so are people. By consuming anything out of any kind of plastic, if you don't have to do it, don't do it. Because what we're doing is we're actually poisoning ourselves. And this plastic is making people think funny, if you know what I mean. Have you noticed lately? So I definitely appreciate all the comments on the last videos, and the ups and the downs, and the new subscribers. And if we end up with a hot war with Russia, it shouldn't take more than about 48 hours to kill every human on the planet. And with that note,